I know you're wondering, what is it really? Come along on a journey with my disembodied head to find out. Alrighty, plain language, according to the ISO standard, focuses on three things: wording, structure, and design. Take a minute to pause and read this definition. It's very useful if you haven't come across it before. From a writing point of view, it's wording, structure, and design that are the money shots when it comes to writing things that other people can quickly and easily read. So I visualize that like this. If you imagine I'm your reader, oh look, here I am. I'm going into that bullseye target in the center. This means that you're picking language that's familiar to me, structure that feels intuitive to me, no big surprises at the end, give me all the good stuff at the start, and design that makes that information flow into my brain in an easy waterfall of loveliness. So you can have the most familiar language in the world, but if all you've got is language, it's a wall of words, and I'm not going to read it. You can have spectacular structure. It can be logical. You could have thought about it for ages, but if all you've got is structure, it's incoherent. And you can have glorious design, but if all you've done is pay attention to making it beautiful, it's wide open to interpretation, right? So good plain language writing equally emphasizes all three, but they work together. Here is an example that I think works remarkably well. The design pops out first, right? So let's notice the design first. A big, fat, bold heading at the top, a significantly different sized subheading to show this is obviously a second level of information. And look at all that white space poking in between everything, space everywhere. If you look at this from a language point of view, the target readers are duty holders. They know they're duty holders. That's not a new term to them. It's actually a familiar term. So having it in the main heading makes perfect sense. It attracts their eye. If you look at the language planning, doing, and closing from a government agency, oh my gosh, they could have picked something like, I don't know, preparation, implementation, and finalization. But they went with the simplest words they could. Why? Because they don't want you using all your brain space to understand what they're saying. They want you to use your brain space to engage with this process and actually make a plan and follow that plan. As far as structure goes, what have they done? They've given us a bottom line up the front. The three broad phases of a duty holder review are planning, doing, and closing. They prime our brain with that information, and then guess what? They deliver on it. Planning, doing, guess what's third? Closing. Okay, so if you want a cheats trick for how to write in plain language, it's to put your target reader in the middle, to think about language structure and design that will suit them. And if you want my top tips for how to do that, write like you speak, add space and visual variety, and make sure you put your bottom line up front. If you've got a bit of time now, go write an email to someone, but write it like you speak. Add a lot of space and visual variety, and make sure your bottom line is up front. You'll be writing in plain language in no time.